Yo, 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 yo. We ready to do this? We ready to check out some pretty cool stuff? What is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hit the mic by accident. What is up, everybody? I gotta grab my glasses. I'm already off to a great start. The camera's a little bit darker. I'm using a 2. I'm using a. Is the mic quality? Why do you say that mic quality? Is the mic bad? It's not as crisp. I've changed nothing. So I'm a little bit confused. Are you listening on a different device? Oh. That's why. Better? I know why it wasn't working. No, it wasn't just you. Better? Maybe better? Maybe better? Yo, what is up? We're checking out Beam Eye Tracker. The Beam Eye Tracker. Let me tell you guys, I'm excited to be an affiliate with them, a partner with them, whatever you want to, however you want to slice the cake. First and foremost, we got to cheers to them because I'm going to show you guys what it's all about to use your phone or your webcam as a head tracker. You don't need any of this. I have this on. There's no battery in it. We're not using that. I just have it for my headset. Don't ask why I super glued it on, but it's not coming off. Good thing because these headphones are broke. But cheers. I'm going to start off nice and juicy. There is a 20% off. So if you see, you like what you see, it's something that you want to try out. Maybe you're a VR user. Maybe you're not even a VR user. You've never used head tracking. It's really, really cool and it's really good and it's amazing. So not only, let me get myself situated here. You can save 20% off. If you guys do at any point !beam, that's going to give you, it's going to give you their, so you got 5 days with my link left for the code. You can get it on Steam. You can get it standalone. I use it on Steam. However, my intention is to get and use the standalone, just so I don't have to use Steam and have Steam open if I don't want it. There you go. Just like that. So that link, you'll get 20% off again if it's something you're interested in. And we're going to use it. I'm going to show you guys how to set it up. It's all very easy, really, really easy to do. I'm going to open the program first, which I have, which again, Steam or standalone, same thing. So I'm starting the program up right now. All you need is their program and their, not even there, EYETRACKING, which is a freeware head tracking solution, which is this. So we set a couple things up on here as far as what the program is pulling from for the head tracking, and this connects into the sim. So once we get this turned on, I have the program running. You can see it in the bottom right here. Super nice. Again, it's tracking my eyes and my head. You can turn off the eye tracking. Like if we were to turn, we'll set that up in a sec. We'll keep that up so you guys can see the overlay of it. Very small. You minimize it. It goes to your taskbar. It's out of there. Same thing with EYETRACKING. It's going to go to your taskbar. So we've selected Eyewear Beam. That was the old name. There was some old naming, but is the Beam Eye Tracker is what they go by. Config here for this just tells you to make sure you're running the program, which you do need to be running the program before EYETRACKING is going to recognize what it is. Output is going to be FreeTrack 2.0 Enhanced and Filter Excella. These are a couple different options in which I've never changed. This current one that I'm using for my head tracking uses slightly different profiles, but it's the same thing for the most part. We're gonna try to see how it works because I haven't used the eye tracking, so we're gonna try turning that on and you guys will be able to see where I'm looking. We'll try all that out. It's got some cool stuff. It's also got stuff not even related to gaming, and never mind the gaming, supports like 200 plus games, tons of games, tons and tons of games. Anything from your space fans, you got the simulators, that being IL2, DCS, Microsoft Flight Simulator, we'll see here. So you can use it among a wide range of all your racing games, which is really cool. So it's not even just a flight simulation thing. So once this is set up, there is a little bit of mapping, which I encourage people to do. I'm going to go through a bit of the process. I have this set up and we can tweak it a little further. But we're going to hop into the actual program here first before we actually go into how you set your curves up. Currently, when I'm moving my head, it's not showing anything because I don't have the program on. But we'll go back into that. But first, we're going to check this out. So inside here, a couple important things. I've closed it, but we'll get that back open. As we can see, oh, it's already open. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. So it's somewhere here. There we go. So once you're in here, we got a couple different things. You got, starting from the top, we do have a Discord, which if you do exclamation beam Discord, you guys can join their Discord as well while you're at it, just in case you needed one more. Why not? You know, get some emotes, check it out. You will be in the loop for whatever they got coming. So with here, we can get the invite, we can copy the link. We do got a little bit of a head and eye tracking picture, you could say here, so you can see it's moving as I'm moving my head. We can calibrate it, which we are going to do. I'll show you the setup of that, but for a second, we'll continue to the bottom. So we can calibrate, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. We have gaming extensions. As we can see, you can discover extensions using Beam to elevate your gaming experience. Use apps like OpenTrack for immersive game control via head movements, or the Minimap Awareness Trainer to hone your minimap checking skills like a pro. There are some things for some other games. I saw it like it'll light up the minimap for you to make sure you look at it, and I guess don't get tunnel vision. I wouldn't use it for a game like that. I like the simulation side of things. However, that worked. So we got that turned on, and we can do the eye tracking overlay. So this will show, if I turn that on, where my eyes are. It's not super accurate, but I'm not calibrated at the moment. So we are. It's weird. Now my eyes are over here. What if I put my, see, you guys can't see my eyes if I just look far enough over. There should be an option to keep this on top. Maybe there is inside the settings. You can also go to productivity, so you can do a multi-screen pointer, which is, I believe, something to do with where you look and the mouse goes, and that could also be mouse jumping. Send you, yeah, exactly. Please send your feet pics to the other monitor. You can also do mouse jumping, which is good for multi-monitor stuff, I believe. Jokingly, speaking of. You can look somewhere, or you can look anywhere on your screen, I believe, and it'll move the mouse there. Could get kind of annoying, which you'd want to adjust all the sensitivities, which we can. And then you got privacy stuff, so you can have a filter where it only shows what you're looking at, but the rest of the screen is blurred. Come fly at K-San. Why is that? That sounds like way too big of an airport for what I'm trying to do right now. 80K, what is up? How you doing? Long time no see. It's been a while. Good to see you, buddy. You're controlling. Maybe. Maybe. Ooh, I never installed my graphics update. Back to what I was doing. K-San can wait. Back to this. We can go into the settings here. We do have some settings for calibration. Let's do the calibration. We'll do that. We'll see if it makes this eye tracker a little more accurate. So we'll calibrate. We're going to fix our eyes on the center dot. We're doing that. And simply just look just with your eyes. Don't move your head. Move your eyes to each point. Every corner. Boom. Okay. Is it more accurate? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not tooting its horn, but that's pretty good. So now I think it really all depends. Like, I have a setting in which I adjust my head tracking position, but no, see, I think I move around too much. And I feel like the eye tracking, for my case, just because I'm on a moving chair. I'll try it again. I feel like when I'm here, right, I gotta like remember where it is exactly I'm sitting in my chair, and then I kick myself back, and then it's okay. So we got gaming extensions on. We can do head tracking filtering, which if you hover over stuff here, tune to smooth and stabilize the head tracking signal to your preference. The higher the value, you will achieve higher smoothness, but can increase latency. So I think 60 has worked pretty well for me. Gaze filtering is the eye tracking signal, so we could bump that up just to kind of smooth it out a little more. And as we can see, if I save it, it's still pretty snappy, but it's a little bit smoother. So you could play around with these. I like these. You can choose to track the left or right eye or both to determine where you are looking on the screen. Select both for optimal tracking robustness. When possible, choose left or right only if you have one notable dominant eye. We'll use both. Gaming extensions, we've turned that on. Head tracking output for open track, I'm gonna leave just head on for the open track because I don't want that tracking my eye. And then you got ranges in here, which can be used on the side, I believe, of open track for general pitch range. I think I've adjusted these a little bit, and this just tells Be My Tracker how far you're allowing yourself to move your head in any given direction. You got your eye tracking responsiveness. So again, adjust the responsiveness of camera movements to the eye movements. Lower values result in smoother camera movements, but introduce a delay. So if we were to come down ever so slightly, right, will be smoother, but there's a bit of a delay. But that does look even just a little bit better. Bing bong, bing bong. What's up, Super Tom? How you doing? How you doing? So again, yaw, pitch range, we can adjust all of that, but I'll show you what I do in open track first. Coming down here, eye tracking overlay, we've turned that on for the time being. Hide overlay for recording and streaming. You can change the color of the circle here. Your radius, so we can make that smaller? Question mark? Oh yeah. So we can make that smaller if we want. We can just make my eye everything. What are you looking at? Yes. See, this is the real trick. Visual, this is the trick, because then it's like, okay, what are you looking at though, right? But no, we will not do 100 size. We'll do something more reasonable. What was I at? 25 or so? There you go. So that's good. We'll come back down here, and this is kind of the non-gaming stuff. So this is for mouse jumping. You can have that turn on. So if I were to save this, if I look somewhere, my mouse, I believe, should move. Oh, there's got to be. So if I hit Alt-M, oh, that's pretty sweet, actually. Boom. I want to be over there. It's like, okay, I want to click on. Can I click on something with this? I don't know if I have the eye sensitivity. I gotta open my eyes. I can't do it. This is almost like a workout. Oh, we're close. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Is it better than AI track and open track? I believe so. Honestly, I was one when I first started head tracking. I was doing whatever it was on a really old phone, and it was super trash. It was super laggy. This is not that. I can promise you this is not that. This is worlds better. And again, for a fraction, especially with the 20% off, if you exclamation beam it, if you like what you see, you can treat it like you can open track, toggle it, turn it on, off. It's way cheaper, which is the big one. That's the big gotcha. Use a webcam, phone, you know. If you got an iPhone with the Face ID stuff, that's really good. Those phones are really good. So we're going to turn off our mouse jumping, although that's a very cool feature. Presence detection. Again, this is like privacy stuff for your computer, so you can actually have your computer know when you're looking at it. If you were to keep this running all the time, it's kind of cool. Same thing as if you have like a phone with Face ID. Some of them have a privacy thing where you have to actually be looking into the camera. Same kind of thing. for the sake of my eyes for now, we're going to turn this off. We're going to go to camera. You can select your camera if you got multiple cameras. If you're using your phone, it's a little bit of a different situation. We may try that a little later on, but I know there's some people here flying with us, so I'll try to get the plane rolling. You do want to select where your camera is placed. So you can see we got 2 monitors showing because I have 2 monitors, and you can actually select the tilt of your camera. Again, this is just to help out a little bit further. So I mean, maybe your camera's got no tilt, maybe it's got 10 degrees. You just kind of just average it. We have some performance settings, so you can set based on your default. I have high performance. I've had no problems with that. And then we have some hotkeys. If you want to bring up your quick recalibration, you can open the tray window. Which, let's try that. Yeah, there you go. Alt-T is open that tray window, so if we wanted to open that up right away, boom, done. But we are not going to do that because we're going to quickly dive through this, and then I know we got people flying. So, and a lot of these people are staying up late. You guys are crazy. Mapping. So for this, we have the program running. That's all I need. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit start. It's as easy as this, I'm telling you. And we can see instantaneously. Instantaneously. I can't speak. Instantaneously. It just works. So I have a toggle inside of EYETRACKING here itself, which is to center and toggle. So that's on my mouse. And if you guys ever see my camera like snap to the middle or recenter, all I'm doing is hitting that recenter button. But this just works. So I have a very loose mapping setup for this. It works good because I can I can turn my head almost completely around without going past the extent of my monitor. The big thing that I can't stress enough with head tracking is you got to take the time to set it up, because if you don't, you're just going to get eye strain, you're going to get headaches, it's going to be miserable, you're going to say you hate head tracking when in all reality you just didn't take the time to set it up. So I encourage anybody, if you pick this up, take the time to set it up. I'll gladly help you. I can gladly show you. It seems daunting. It is a little bit, but you don't need to really look at all the digits and the degrees. I can kind of go over what I've done that works for me, and then from there we can you can adjust. And there are like pre-made profiles out there, but the thing is, everybody's got a different monitor size, everybody's sitting a different distance away from that monitor or the TV, so there is some tweaking. I know it's pretty plug and play in nature, so to speak, but there is a little bit of setup. Not much though. It's worth it. Compared to these head trackers, which like you gotta mount it. I got batteries in this one that I gotta deal with, so there's all that stuff. So you're gonna want to make sure your head tracking is on for the mapping. It'll make life a little bit easier. And again, this is tracking just my head. I'm not using the eye tracking in the sim. I don't really like the eye tracking in the sim. It's a little bit too touchy, so to speak. But if we come into mapping here, you'll see we got 6 different sections: yaw, pitch, roll, then your X, Y, and Z axis. So if we were to test our yaw first, so that's going to be my head rotation, you can see I have it centered. We can look in the center. I do have my head tracking on, and I use recenter a lot. I use the recenter for the same joystick button I use for the cockpit camera. It makes it pretty comfortable. Oh yeah, you have it twice. That's right. So that's, yeah, I guess that's good as long as you're sitting in that position. But even if you tap, that's a good idea. I like that idea. See, and Alex already got tips. So for here, what I like to do is you got your monitor in front of you. Obviously, there's a monitor in front of me. I'm going to turn my head, so I'm yawing, and I'm going to keep my eyes as straight as I can, but I'm going to go until I'm looking at about the edge of my monitor, which is right about here. And I've determined that's where I want it to ramp up. That way, when I turn even further, by this point, I'm already almost 180 degrees. So you can see this 180 degrees. That's your 180 degrees in either direction, right? You can set up asymmetric. You can do just the same. So this is what I've done for this one. It seems to work pretty well. I could probably have it a little less sensitive on the... I could honestly even maybe just pull it back a bit. And then we're going to drag that up. So you just click and drag, and you can create a new point anywhere you want here. And you can left click, or sorry, correction, right click to get rid of it. So it's as easy as that to switch on the fly. I just like to make sure I'm recentered. I'm pressing that recenter button. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good for my yaw. For pitch, I do have asymmetric mapping on this one. It's ever so slightly different. So on your pitch up, I have it going pretty far up. That's almost 90 degrees. In all reality, you're not really going to be bending your head up 90 degrees, but you got to remember for a sim kind of thing, it's nice to have, especially in DCS, for example. If I use a profile, I almost like to have a separate profile for DCS versus Microsoft Flight Sim or X-Plane, whatever other GA sim you could call it, non-military, because the military stuff you like to be able to look all the way around you, but this in this sim I don't really need that much. Do I like it to be more sensitive than less sensitive? What if somebody doesn't have a monitor in front of them? I don't know what you're playing on. Piece of paper, maybe drawing out the flight as you go. So that's pitch, and then I have down. Down is slightly less aggressive just because I don't really need to look down, but if I do look down, I don't want it to snap down right away. Roll's kind of a weird one that I rarely find myself. I mean, it's good to have. Roll is obviously the roll in on your head, which it does something, but as you can see, I've kind of brought it to about halfway, and that gives me at least, because you're kind of rolling your head when you turn to look over your shoulder, so it gives that kind of effect, but you don't need to go crazy on roll, I don't think. X, Y, and Z. So this is going to be your actual moving from the left to right for your X. Y, I believe, is forward, or is it back? I'm too short for it. Y is your up and down. I don't have a lot of that on this just because it's a little bit, again, this one can be a little bit touchy, so we can see our values. 5, we can, and it happens, so yeah, so like, see, if I were to bring this up, I mean, that's not bad, and I think it probably starts it at that stock. It is good for looking over it. We'll try that out. We can always adjust that if we don't like it. It's not grapes. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you for all my babbling here. Back to our mapping. We could even pull it down if it was a little bit too aggressive, which it may be. So I'll just tone that down a bit. And then we got down below, which doesn't really do much, but wherever that was good. And then Z is, oh, sorry. The Z or Z axis is your forward and back, which what I have here is beyond good. So the top one is pulling yourself back away from the camera, forward, lean forward. So I like a little bit more forward just in case I really want to look at a dash or look at a instrument. I can do that. So that's why I have that set so high. And that's all that's all there is to it. There's really not much else to it. It's pretty straightforward. As you can see, it works. I can look around. I'm free to do so. The responsiveness is good. There's no lag. And I think we're ready to fly. Test it out in flight. What do you guys say? We're going to open up doors here. Tiger moth style. At least one door. And I got to remember how to fly this damn thing. So I know the mixture. Ooh, I may be on a helicopter profile, actually. I am. But I can't preach for this enough because it works really well. Ooh. I think I know the issue. None of my peripherals are turned on. We good? We good? There you go. All right. That's better. I gotta go through and clean up my profiles sometime here. All right, so we're good there. Throttle now works, which is splendid. Stick works. Negative. Nada. I wonder. Sometimes I click through these menus too fast and they don't actually stick. Oh, it worked. Or there's just That wouldn't make any sense. Well, we're gonna say that it works. Yeah. So turning this thing on, easy as 1, 2, 3, I believe. Something about, actually no, this one's not easy. You know what I do? I cheat on this aircraft because I get lazy in the Moth and I like the experience of flying it more than I like starting it. So we're gonna pull out our fancy tablet here. I got a clean windshield. This should have stayed the same, I believe. I don't think any of this stuff changes. So I already can tell you that my up-down pitch with my head is too sensitive, so we're gonna adjust that in a sec. Boom. And it just sounds so good. I just want to hear the thing running. I don't want to fluff about dealing with the rest of the stuff. So we need to adjust something here. This is way too strong. Pull that right around to the same spot. Bit better. We can adjust as we go, and that's what I like to do, and that's what a lot of the head tracking is. You really just get, again, please take the time. I need to grab my glasses too because it's good for my eyes. But you need to take the time to set it up. You can't be lazy. I'm sorry. I'm as lazy as anybody else. I love being lazy. But you gotta set it up. Don't be lazy. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab glasses. Alright. Super Tom says, for me, OpenTrack was requiring tweaking and setting up differently each time you get it started, like it was doing poor job with light all around me, but I was... Yeah, EYETRACKING didn't do well for me, personally. I think that's like the very stepping stone. But again, world's better on this. Blows it out of the water. Wheel chocks. Everything's good there. So our engine is running, man. We're in the Moth. I don't think my stick works either yet, which I'm slightly perplexed by, and I don't know why. Throttle works. Try it out. Try the demo out. If you like it, you want to give it a fuller deep dive. Again, I got a link for you with your name on it. 20% off until August 12th. So I don't know what day is it right now. It's the 6th. 6th. So my aileron axis is here. Oh, I probably, wait, no. There's not a control lock in this thing, is there? Oh. We have elevator, folks, but what about the party aileron? Where's my party aileron at? What the hell? My party ailerons aren't working. Oh, I know why. Duh. Somehow I clicked my, Oh, see, we've already found another. This is what I mean. Gotta take the time. So now I'm trying to look down, but I don't have enough down. So we do kind of want to pick that up a little bit, which we can do so we can have looking down a little bit more aggressive. We can bring it in closer to that left bar if we want it to, like, I almost want it to be more instantaneous when I start to look down. Maybe that's a little bit aggressive. Gotta do full screen for you guys to get the full effect here. So as you can see, and I can actually look somewhere and move this ball around to kind of where you have it drag. Yeah, that's okay. We'll try that. We'll need some more adjusting. We'll put this tablet away. Let's go taxi. So I kind of just pick somewhere random, as I do. We're by Fresno. We're gonna take off on runway, let's do 21 for the sake of lower terrain. We're gonna follow some mountains. We got a lot of little strips over here we can hit. It's California, man. I figured a Californian Tuesday was in order. Especially in something this free, with this much free air. I'm loving it. Parking brake's going off. Let's taxi, folks. My aileron work now? There we go. That was my issue. That was the issue. And this taxiway is a little bit fucked up, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, Willie's on the move. Yeah, you're taxiing the right way. 2-1, taxi down that way, Vish. That's the way. We get a crosswind no matter how we slice it. Load it into a Gila. How'd you do that? And same thing as with this head tracking I have, and if you're used to using open track, I can toggle on and off, so I can turn it off easy. It's really useful. I just got buzzed. Hello? The nice thing too I noticed compared to my my Grass Monkey Simulations puck is the Grass Monkey puck camera. It's like a 640 by 360 little frame, so it's very easy for me to go out of the frame. But with this camera, I can almost throw myself out of my chair in my room to get a better view if I need. So that's pretty sweet. Let's go fly. Get turned around here. Crank it. Crank it. Oh wow, that is a caribou. Come on, baby. Altimeter's set right around 500 feet above sea level here, so the original place I was looking was like 7,500 feet, and I thought that probably wasn't very good. Can you use your head tracking to look and see if the airplane has any cool moving chains, preferably immediately after takeoff? Oh. Let me switch the air. Let me ask Flying Iron, actually. Cheap viewers. Let's not. Get out of here. I'm gonna ban you so quick. Boom. Banned. Let's go flying. Let's go flying. He's in the scout, too. What a gentleman. Putting in the power, right crosswind on this. I'm feeling it. Oh, I'm feeling it. It's almost too much aileron. Never enough. Oh, almost tipped the wing there. Oh. Ooh. She sounds so good. So good. All right, I need to do a pattern here first, guys. I do need to warm up in this thing. This thing is going nowhere. Really, really fast. We're barely climbing, but we're doing it. The wind in my hair does feel quite stellar. I must say so. Oh, Shiza. Oh, wow. Hello. You're way inverted. Oh, yeah. Hey, bud. Oh, my hello. Hey, bud. This is the kind of fun you can have if you guys use head tracking, so I'd highly suggest it. You can see everything going on around you. Situational awareness. Off the chain. Let's try land this thing. Everybody's styling on me, apparently. We'll do a touch and go here while the last couple people get their aircraft of choice settled. I feel like I do need to make some further refinements, but we're gonna do an actual little bit of flying so we can determine what. Oh, I'm going around. I'm going around. First flight style. That's how I feel when I'm flying the Moth. I feel like this is like the first aircraft. I know it isn't, but I feel that way flying it, which is why I like it. Yeah, we'll try it again. That's good fun. I'm trying it again. Screw it. Have a good night, Galaxy. Have a good sleep, dude. Thanks for saying hi. All right. We'll try that again. Yeah, that crosswind is, it's kind of sketchy in a biplane. I got this lower wing here to worry about, which is kind of scary, and I got that one up there doing stuff. What's my airspeed right now? Miles per hour. We're going 60. Looks like Alex is up in the recovery chopper. Let's try this again. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit smoother. You lose so much altitude when you come into this base because we're turning into the wind here. That's just dragging us down. At least me. And this thing is, she's fighting it a little bit. As you can see, the head tracking hasn't broken on me. It's not freaking out. It'll freak out if you obstruct your face in any major way, but it usually is pretty quick to right itself. Okay, little floaty, little left boot, little bit more. There we go. Oh, just kiss it. Roll it. This is a late roll. DA-42, watch out. Airborne. Can't get your beam to connect to open track. All right, let's set you up here. So you got beam, you got your program. Is the program open? We're going full screen here for you, baby. What was that keybind to open that up again? I forgot it already. So you have it open. Have you tried calibrating it? And do you have gaming extensions on? Make sure, I think gaming extensions needs to be on. So that one's pretty important. And then in open track, you can look at my settings here. So I have eyewear beam, and I think where were there? Let me find. I had some pretty good instructions, which may even just arguably be on their site. Let's see here. OpenTrack extensions set up. So you've enabled gaming extensions. Make sure Beam Eye Tracker is open. It is. Enable gaming extensions. Set up OpenTrack. Do you have an older version of OpenTrack by chance, Tom? Because I think I may have run into something similar. Let me give you the link that they list. Oh, it's not going to work. Does this link work? That's the link that they supply on their support on their setup. I do remember something about that. I had a different version possibly. You have to press start on OpenTrack. Gotcha. Gotcha. You figured it out? You're happy? I'm happy if you're happy. Go to main. There we go. All right, we're flying. You're in that DA-42. Gotcha. I did see you down there. All right, which direction am I flying? Sorry for everybody who I just paused on. Let's go check out Fresno Yosemite International. We can make our way over there. Can be battling a bit of wind. That's fine. Us is fine, and we're okay. My goodness. We got a river here per se. So you can see there I kind of wipe my face, and the sim or the tracking will, like, if I'm covering my face and I'm doing stuff with my face, it's not gonna know what to do. You gotta be pretty realistic in that regard, but so long as you're unobstructed, you get decent light. I haven't tried it in any really super low light scenarios. There's the crew. We got Wasted in the Caribou, Alex in the four-legged Scout, Visual in the what is that? The 131. I can't remember. Is that the Yunkers, or is it not? And we're doing what we do in the Moth, which is low and slow, baby, low and slow. Look at this little ravine. We should almost do something here for some head track, and we're really gonna tweak this. We're showing it off, so we're gonna tweak it. We're gonna tweak it for y'all. We're gonna cheat a little bit here. At least it'll make following me easy. Is that gonna hold me out there at 1300? We're gonna play around with this a little more, chat. We'll get OpenTrack. So, I am still finding it. Thanks, Crisp. I am still finding it a little bit sensitive in a couple areas. So most importantly, this. So when I look, I'm centered. I'm looking at the, I feel like that could be a little more. If I bring that back. It happens very quickly though. So what happens if I make that curve a little bit more aggressive? then you can see how it gives kind of a snappy effect where it snaps into place. So it's really just a lot of balance, and you're gonna want to try out a couple things, give it a couple minutes. You will notice pretty quick, you will notice pretty quick. Angle of attack. What about angle of attack? Like, what does angle of attack mean? Or, and arguably you wouldn't even, like, if you're looking over without turning your body, like if I'm just looking over my shoulder, you're really only doing a 90-degree turn. So, like, honestly, max would be about here, and you bring that bar down. I mean, we could do a little bit more for the sake of the sim, but see, now it's almost like I want that near 180 degrees. I mean, I am clipping into the back of the seat, but I mean, this little end part really doesn't mean much over there. That's a bit better. And again, the almost sensitive aspect to it, you will get used to. It does take time. I have a couple things in here, I think, where I have the smoothing up all the way. And you can set a dead zone. So I have smoothing all the way up. I haven't really played around with the dead zone. Smoothing, I'm sure you could play around with that too. Everybody's kind of case is different, so play around with it. Look at these views we got. This is beautiful. Let's go back here. Boom. You do get used to it very quickly. Especially if you fly a lot. It won't take long for you to feel pretty comfortable with head tracking if you're not used to it. And again, in the beginning, I'd recommend just keeping eye tracking off, just because it's a little easier to manage just the head tracking. Got the big 168 highway here. There's actually quite a few houses packed pretty tightly in here. All right, where are we going? My bad. Seems cool, but you wonder if an actual sensor like track IR wouldn't be best for actors. What do you mean? I don't think I understand. It's definitely a little bit more, it washes out a bit when I'm taking a drink compared to the other grass monkey puck that I got, which is truthfully on its last legs, so Be My Tracker couldn't have come at a better time if you ask me. Keep following this interstate into town. Yeah, absolutely. Fuel check. Yeah, we're good. See, now I almost need a little bit more. I need a little bit more up. I need a little more up pitch. So we're gonna try a little more up pitch. Do a barrel roll. I can try a barrel roll here in a sec. I gotta climb more. We're gonna map here. A little more in that upward direction, please. Maybe there. Excuse me. No rudder. No rudder on that. Money. Money. Beautiful California. Tried it once, but it wasn't the best. Yeah, I get the 1001. I know those names, eh? You know, crazy. Oh, you have that serial number? Oh wow, it's really green. Why is it so green? I don't know. We're gonna fly past it. This is probably not allowed, but we're doing it. Casually, just crossing that active extended. I did try VR. Wasn't with a good headset though. That was, I think, the Quest 2. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I like my head tracking better. I would need to try somebody's VR headset that has it completely dialed up, set up, because that's where my patience was tested. I wasn't like ride or die for it, you know? And again, if I had somebody, if I could, like, as weird as it sounds, you know, like come to your house and try your VR setup where it's like set up and you've gone through all the work, I would definitely probably enjoy it a little more. But all right, so if we take a right turn here, we're just kind of following the roads, but in our planes. Visual is on the road, no surprise. We're gonna make this little right turn, and then it's gonna be at a left, and then we're gonna fly past another little airstrip, and then we're gonna continue south. Turner Field is gonna be a bathroom break, which is maybe about 7 miles out. Keep in mind, we're going about a mile a minute. Yeah. And I'm fully aware and owning of the fact that I didn't take that really big time to set it up, you know? That passion that I'm talking about with my head tracking, I did not carry through. We are really low. People on the streets are a little bit concerned. This is a truly beautiful plane though. The Tiger Moth is always a good time. Looks good in that hazy Californian sky too. Whopping 60 knots, let's go. No, he hasn't asked for it back. I still have it. I should bring it back to him. He hasn't asked for it though, because I really don't think he used it. I do still have it though. That's what it sounds like. Excuse me, I mean, I know it's amazing and it sounds really cool and the experiences are probably top tier, can't be matched, but the amount of times I hear somebody, and I hear it a lot in the DCS because a lot of the boys that play DCS, like, they're using VR, right? But there's usually at least one person with VR that has issues, so there is that. And like I said, I'm well aware that I didn't take that initial time to set it up, and I'm sure it could have been a lot more enjoyable. Even on my setup, even with the headset that I was using, I don't really think, I think people have probably made it better and work better and look better. No VR. No VR for Super Tom. Yeah. I hear the the headsets are just getting better and better, right? Before you know it, we'll all have something strapped to our faces like that. We're continuing here. There's going to be a little... Actually, I'm going to sidestep to the right a little bit. I'm gonna start slowing it up. Even though I'm already 80 knots, we're gonna slow it up. There is a little field somewhere over here, and like 1,500 foot field. So this is a full stop again. Bathroom break. I have no reference as to where it is. Yeah, that's why I preach for head tracking. And you can use your computer and do stuff and exist with head tracking. There's pros and cons to both. Yeah, Enon straight. Enon, I don't even think he uses his computer outside of VR. Like 2D stuff, nope. If there's a way to do it VR, he's there. I joke, but... And that's what I mean. You've got it to a... Where the hell is this place? You've got it to a really good point in which it works well for you and you're not dealing with issues and stuff. So is that it right there? Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay. Is this even... This is not the direction of the wind. We're going around. This is the runway. This is crazy. Is that it? It can't be. Oh, it's this green spot right here. Okay. No, it's this. What the hell? They all look like... Okay, so it's just... What? Is this a parking lot? This is the most wild thing I've ever seen. What does it look like on Google Maps? I need to know. Is it quite literally just a concrete field? 11 Charlie Alpha. This is called, I can't see the name because I'm blocking it right now. I'm going to Turn here. We'll consider this like a really weird downwind base final. Let me get you the strip name, but I gotta turn around here. We'll fly over these fancy, seems like an industrial area of sorts. Oops. No, this isn't KFAT, no. Turner Field. Turner Field is the name. 11 Charlie Alpha. Very strange. At least there's lots of, arguably it's all a trip. Crazy. Crazy. Good luck. Have fun. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, oh. Hello. Ground, where are you? Calling ground. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh. I don't know what just happened, but I floated to parking conveniently. Oh, I'm gonna hit the building. I'm gonna hit the building. Crank it around. Do I got that capability in this? No, sir. Give me differential braking. Just don't hit the wing. Oh, the owner's gonna be pissed. I don't know. Did everybody float? That was float heaven there on that. Look at the... Gosh, the Scout looks so funny. I don't know how to... Looks like a vehicle junkyard. And do they have a... I wonder if they have a same-day shipping policy, possibly? Get it there quick. Wasted's coming in a Caribou. That'll be no problem. You have a first-gen BKB Gladiator stick. Decided to re-grease it today, remove springs, and it's the best control experience I've ever had. Tom, I used to have the exact same stick, and I used it for like 9 or 10 years. I mean, that stick's pretty old now, so I know exactly the stick, and I can only imagine, because that thing, I had worn that thing in, and that was like a worn leather garment. It was broken in. It was amazing, and but re-greasing that. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom, and we'll take off out of this vehicle junkyard. Oh, sorry, eh? I had to grab another drink. Let's check this Discord. Check this old Discord. So this is what we're working with. Thank you, Enon. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. That is, that's a lot of script. Oh, my brother. Holy wow, look at that. Imagine owning that. Scrap cars. Scrap vehicles. That's all you get. Crazy. All right, you guys ready? Cheers. Cheers. Let's do it. Yeah, that's it's as legit as it gets, I guess, eh? I am gonna taxi back down this way because winds are a little more favorable. Just a little bit, just a touch. Scout's doing touch and goes perfectly, effortlessly. I love it. Got them slats out. Yeah, this playlist, I don't even know what I searched to get this instrumental funk upbeat mix. Little taste of everything. All right. Turn this old gal around. Right rudder, or sorry, right aileron. Let's go. That tail up, easy. Oh, external takeoff, no shot. Ooh. Barely climbing. All right, let's go left. We do still have this highway here, which will be our guide. The 99. My ears feel warm. My ears feel warm. This is terrible. What happened on the music here? We've oh yeah. Oil pressure, good. Be visual over there. Visual. You need me to do an orbit here, bud? I'll do an orbit because I love this wind in my hair so much. Feels like it was a vibe. Are you saying this playlist is Enon approved, perchance? I guess you're saying it was huge. Doesn't mean that you said it was huge, you know? Maybe you hated it. I gotta figure out the criteria for the big stream on the 30th of August as to what I can fly, because I may need your guys' help to decide what to fly. Yeah, that's, I think it's just Spotify sometimes. I think Spotify is becoming worse and worse. I'm about ready to go back to the LimeWire days. Truthfully. I'm gonna just download all my own shit. Scout Wasp is a good one, Alex, and I'm sure they'd like that. I'm sure they would really like that. I would like that too. I would love it, truthfully. Helicopter? You just ate asphalt? Where at? Is it good? Oh yeah, you really did. You're gone. You hit it so hard you disappeared. There's actually two roads here. Off to the left is Golden State Boulevard. And off to the right, I think, is the interstate. That's just like a side road, I guess. Yummy. Gravel makes a nice texture. Casually eating dirt, eating rocks. Excuse me. There's a strip off to the right here if you'd like to do a touch and go. What are the winds like? 2-8. I say we just start doing, well, I already do the random flights, but we start learning about shit on our way, you know? Like, we learned whatever the hell that junkyard, scrapyard was. It wasn't anything as to what it appeared to be. Let's see if this one over here is broken. You're tearing up? Yeah, like, I don't know, you're just... you're displaying stuff straight into your eyeballs, man. Ooh, is this it right here? It is. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. That's kind of a cool little spot. Join a left downwind, it looks like here. Pretty sketchy. Could be intense. Let's try it out. Winds right over the field, I was showing like 11 or 12. Oddly enough. Ooh, that lake is bugging. Ooh, the whole lake's bugging. We can do it. We can do it. Lake's bugging. It's back. Major low approach. This will be a touch and go. Oh. Come on, baby. Wow. That was 200 feet a minute. Okay. Bunk. Bonk. That was cool. That was fun. Climbing right turn back onto our highway. Oh, I see you nosed over from here, from a mile out. That's crazy. Insane. All right. So the road kind of splits off here. Hey, there's a Walmart right underneath us. Let's continue going this way because we're going to pass through a place called Wineland. Sounds like a good time. Looks like it'll be this bigger. No. Oh, that's... Huh? Oh, yes, it is. Okay. All right. Private field and was activated in 1980, but the only runway was dirt and is now closed indefinitely. So yeah, it's a junkyard now. Huh. You think there's a couple planes maybe in that wrecker? I love this tiger moth. It's done so well. So well. We do got another one in about 8 miles, maybe less than that. It's out to get you. Too slow for you, man of your nature. Need something a little bit quicker. like that one freeware junkyard with the fries. Ooh. Too floaty. This thing's floaty too. It might just be, that's also a biplane, right? Is it? Is it a biplane? Kingsburg Airport coming up. Looks like a bonanza to me. Just kidding. Check the old altimeter. I don't think we broke like 1,000 feet on this flight yet. Maybe 2,000. Looks like there's a lot of space to build stuff, which they probably have since whenever this imagery is from. Whoa. Ouch. Ouch, Charlie, that hurt. Oh, am I? Notice there was like a screw on the back of here that was loose. Probably just my internet. Has my internet dropped out yet at all? That's pretty... I mean, not to knock on wood or anything, but... Alright, next touch and go. Kingsburg Airport. True, very true, you know. Kingsburg, where is you at? Looks like it. Visuals got it in sight, maybe, or not. I'm confused at such a matter. Oh, that is it right there, maybe? That's a road? No, that's a... No, maybe? No. What the heck, man? I am struggling finding anything tonight. Oh, it's right there? Wow. I'm just like looking way closer than I need to be. Seven-knot tailwind. We're gonna do it for science. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Chop the throttle, because I've been doing that way too late. Ooh, I got on the ground quicker that time. You need quite a bit of forward stick to maintain some control, and then this thing takes off really easy. Those buildings are terribly placed, whoever did that. Alright, we're turning right. We're going to Swanson Ranch, bro. Swanson. We're breaking off the 99. We're going bushing. Get the hell out of here. Fuel level? Nah. Maybe Swanson Ranch will have some fuel we can take. We'll try to climb a little bit here. So hazy. Oh. It is visual. Wee. Definitely gusty out. I do love this plane very much. Man, it's getting hazy out here. Nice. That was fun. Ringing this thing out for all she's got. All right, Swanson Field coming up. Swanson Ranch, correction. See if I can spot a dirt strip any easier. Damn, what is this shit? Friggin' steel pan? Is this the steel pan? EYETRACKING. Alright, it's right off to our right. I'm distracted. There's our field. Boom. Easy. We're gonna make it sporty here. Sportster. Drop the slats. We're coming in. Major vibe on this song for sure. Oh wow, this is... I'm kidding, man. This is a short strip. Like a rocket. Home Garden Airport. Turn in left. I'm gonna need some fuel, brother. Who is this guy cutting me off in the pattern? What are you doing? We're flowing south, following the 40 tree. Then we're gonna hit up Hanford Municipal, which is a paved strip, and then we got Home Garden, which is a little grass strip pretty nearby. I'm getting my open cockpit time in tonight for sure. Look at this beauty. It's amazing. Very nice. High five. I gotta remember to turn the head tracking off when drinking, because it goes a little haywire. Oh, Bish, I don't know if that was sampled from, or if 50 sampled that, or if that was just a... Oh. Maybe DJ Enon, no. I don't know. Alright, so the 43 here kind of branches out left. Alex, that's a really good idea to set that toggle on that. I gotta do that. Oh, I wonder if that'll work good. Try doing it on my on my stick. I can toggle on and off with that. And then if I center... Oh, brother. Alex coming in clutch with the tips. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, right turn coming up over the town of Hamlin. And our runway is going to be, we're leveling out here, and then we're going to join a dog leg downwind join for the right onto 3-2 because that's favorable for the winds. So let's do that. Let's do that. What is going on here, brother? All right. Join the downwind. There's our runway. All right, right turn, and 3, 2, 1, now. Base for touch and go, runway 32. Hanford Municipal, Kilo, Hotel, Julia, Oscar. A little bit low, and again, winds are doing all kinds of everything. Winds are pretty off the nose at the moment. May help us out, actually. Maybe actually do a landing within the touchdown zone and not break our backs. Oh yeah. Alright, keep it rolling. A little bit of forward stick just to keep a bit of authority in that. Rotate. Keep it together, Vish. Get yourself center line before you throw in more power, Vish. You're all over the place. 5 out of 5 would land again. That was pretty good. I'm happy with that. All right, right turn. We're going to Home Garden Airport. Literally called Home Garden Airport. The names out here is stellar. Yeah, visuals flying again, my man. I'm gonna take the 43. Well, you're flying still, right? You didn't crash it? Yay, visual! I say it in the best way possible, just so we're on the same page. All with love. I always, before I throw in power, get yourself configured, slow it down, get yourself on the center line, take a moment, and then hammer it. Hammer it home. Home Garden Airport. What a name. We're gonna go find it. We're gonna see what a Home Garden Airport looks like. I've always wondered. Am I losing altitude? Are we doing things in the upward direction? A little bit, not much. Trim it out a bit, maybe. I was still on the landing part when it started. All right, we're gonna be breaking off left on one of these mini side roads. Let's say this one. This one looks accurate. No. No. Try again. Yeah, this one. This one I'm gonna be flying over, maybe. Maybe. Or it's off to the right, either or. A little nav mapping it. I think it's this one off to the right that looks like a bigger road, which it does appear to be. So that's Idaho Ave. We're gonna do a full stop at this airport. I think I could run out of fuel at any minute now. I'm debating dinner, arguably. You may be onto something visual. Do we dare call this a full stop for good? For the eve? Who do we got with us? It's you and I. Wasted's over there. I don't know. I think Alex fell asleep at the wheel, maybe. I don't know. It do be din-din time. We are at about the 2-hour mark. Pretty standard as of late. All right, well, we gotta pick the right runway on this one. So it looks like winds are actually, we're gonna be coming in from the south. We'll push it in a little bit closer. And I'm way dry on fuel. This is a grass strip, by the way, 2,000 feet. He needs to sleep. I could probably go to bed right now too. I may have to go get a Red Bull or something. All right. Negative 5,000 feet, Hornet. Let's go. All right, we're going to consider this our downwind turn. And the field is right off to the left. So we could use this little. I don't know, man. I don't know. It all looks like a strip to me. Sure. We'll land on that little dirt road because I'm gonna take this horse to the. Sorry, I had to. But no, it was super cool. Super cool getting to show everybody the eye tracker in action. I do plan on using it more simply because mine is broken. And
Respect.
I have this and it works really, really well. I don't really need to buy another one. Yeah, we'll consider this a strip. Make for some nice field shots. That was a pretty nice landing too. No slats on that either. Get those brakes held. This thing does not have powerful brakes, so you can't expect things to happen quickly. Tail down. Turn it around here. And my magnetos, which are conveniently on the outside of the aircraft. Who would have thunk it? Real Alex Milton, thank you for the follow. I did not miss you, my friend. Good to have you. You're coming in near the end. But now you follow me. You can have that little bell on, and next time I go live, you can know and not miss it, you know? We'll turn that head tracking off. What does it look like in the old green grass here of MSFS? Sims frozen. There you go. And Enon's got it with the old Discord link. If you happen to use it. Oh, look at that. If only I had your aircraft and if only you had mine. That's a mighty fine looking moth and a bonanza. If I do say so myself. Looks beautiful. Match made in heaven right there. That airplane on the right is a true classic. I may need to get a big, like, just put a picture of the bonanza here. Why not? Why not? Who are we raiding to? Thank you guys for flying. Let's go see what's going on. Ooh. I haven't seen my boy Mark in a while streaming, so we're going to raid Mark. Maybe we have, but my boy Tabletop Android. It's been a while. And I know he's having a great time flying. What's he flying? The 337, the Skymaster. What, that looks like no avionics on. This guy. I like this guy. Go say what's up to Mark for me, you guys. It's been amazing. Be my tracker. If you need a link, I'll get you in the Discord. Or one last time. Just in case. Peace. Have a good night. Love you guys. Thank you for flying. Until next time. See you.